Hi all, welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be talking about the Odoo 16 sales module. The Odoo sale module is one among the biggest sales management in the world. Inside this, you can effortlessly manage your sales data of your company. So inside the sales module, we also have the right, that is we can also access the contacts, the products, and also create them. We can manage the sales team, salesperson and all. Come, let's move forward and see what all things we can do inside the sales module. Okay, so let's get into the sales module and see what all things we can do inside the sales module. So for that, I'm opening the sales here. So as you all can see, once you open the sales module, you can see an onboarding panel. Okay, which is the view which is right in front of you. That blue color thing is the onboarding panel. Inside that, you can see what all are the steps for a quotation. Okay, what all are the things which comes under a like the process and all, no, that's it. Okay, then under that you can see the quotations which are pre-created inside the system. Okay, so currently it's filtered based on my quotations, so only the quotations which I created will be viewed inside the window. Okay, now here you can see, I'll just close the onboarding panel. Okay, so I'll just remove it. Now here you can see the quotations. Okay, you can see the fields as name, creation date, customer, salesperson, activities, company, total and status. Okay, so you have these much fields to define the quotations. Now here you have statuses. So here you can see sales order, that is that quotation is converted to a sale order. So I've opened it and here you can see it's in the state sale order. Then if you go back and take a look, here you can see quotation. It's currently in the state quotation. Okay, then we have another stage as well, which is the quotation send. So here you can see its status as quotation send. So this is currently the list view which we are viewing. We also have the Kanban view here. Okay, so this is the Kanban view of the quotations. Now if I just remove my quotations, you can see all the other quotations as well. Now if you put my quotations, only the quotations which you created can be viewed, right? So if you remove that, every quotations in the system, that is whoever have created, there won't be a filter. Okay, every quotations inside the system can be viewed inside this. Okay, then we have the calendar view. So once you open the calendar view, you can see the calendar view of the quotation, that is the sale order. Okay, so here you can see the sale order, on which date it was created and all, right? So here you can see it, and here you have the customers. Okay, here you have the customers. Here you have the calendar which represents today's date and all. That's the calendar view. Here you have the option to view the previous days, today's, tomorrow's, and also you can view it on a weekly basis, daily basis, monthly basis, and also annual basis. Then we have the pivot view of the quotations. So if you just flip the axis, you can see here is the total amount and also dates, that is different months. Okay, total for different months. Okay, so that's the pivot view, and also we have the graph view of the quotations. Okay, so here you can see different customers here. Okay, and you have the total. Okay, so this is the graph view. You can view the line chart, the pie chart. Okay, that's it. Then we can insert it in spreadsheet and all. We have different filters, group by and favorites here. So you can group by based on salesperson, customer, order date, referrer and all. And also we have the favorites menu, which is same in every other module. Okay, then here we have finally the activity. So if you just open the activity, you can see all the activities which are scheduled for different sale orders. Okay, so if you want to schedule an activity, just click on any cell, that is any day or any time. Then just click on the add icon. So here you can choose the activity type from here and simply click on schedule. Okay, then through that way you can schedule an activity. So I'll just schedule a call. Okay, and I'm saving it. So here you can see a call is scheduled. Okay, so it's currently in green color because it is scheduled for future. Okay, after this, let's go to the orders menu. Now inside the orders menu, you have quotations which we viewed right now. If you go to the orders also, you will see the same thing, but the only thing is that all the quotations which are confirmed to sale order can only be viewed inside the orders. Okay, Now here you have the invoice status. That is whether your sale order is invoiced, whether there's nothing to invoice, whether it is to be invoiced or not. Okay, so before that, let's create a quotation. Okay, so I'm going to quotation and creating one. Now here you have to give this is the creation form, by the way. Now inside the customer, you have to choose one, putting it here. Then I'm adding a product. So we'll add some product. I'll put the cable management box. Okay. Now here comes the description of the product, the quantity, the UOM, the unit price, taxes, discounts, subtotal and all. Now before going to anything, I need to say one more thing, that is inside the sales module, you can create product and also manage every other things regarding the products. Okay. You can create a product, you can give the type of the product and you can then use that product inside the quotation. Okay. So I'll do one thing, I'll discard it and go to the products and see. So here is the products menu. So inside the products menu, you have the option to create a product. So just click on products, click on create here, and I'm creating a product called bag. Okay. Now inside this, you can see many check boxes which say can be sold, can be purchased, can be expensed, recurring, or can be rented. So I'm checking the can be sold and can be purchased. So this product can be sold and also be purchased. Then you have the product type. So you can make it either consumable, storable, service, event ticket, course, booth and all. So from this you can choose. I'll choose storable product. Here we have the invoicing policy. I'm setting the invoicing policy as ordered quantity. So you can either choose from ordered or delivered. Okay. So the concept is nothing, but if you give ordered quantities, you will be invoicing for the quantity you've ordered. Now if you are choosing delivered quantity, you will be invoicing for the quantity which is delivered to you. Okay. So that's the invoicing policy of putting ordered quantity itself. Now here you have the option to set a sales price for the product. Okay. So I'm putting it as 100 and here is the cost of the product. I'm putting it at 55. Okay. Now here, no, I'm not choosing any tax and all. We'll just create a product for now and we'll come back and see it in detail. So this is how you basically create a product. So I'm saving it and let's use this into a quotation. So I'll open the quotations. You can see the quotation which we created. Okay. We'll create a fresh one. So click on create here. And I'm adding a customer, Deco. Here you have the option to add the referrer. That is, if this customer was referred by someone, you can add his name. Now if you add the referrer, suppose I'm adding a referrer, you have to also add the commission plan for that referrer. There might be some sort of commissions and all, right? So that can also be chosen here. So I'm not giving the referrer right now. Here you have quotation template. We'll see what a quotation template is. Okay. I'm adding a product here. So I'm not adding any product. I'll add the product which we created right now, which is bag. Okay. So here you can see the sales price which we set inside the product has come. Now here you can see a small graph which shows red color. It's nothing but the availability of the products. So it's currently in red color, which means the product is not in stock. Okay. So we'll go to the internal link of the bag. So from here you can see the on-hand quantity is 0. So the next thing which we have to do is we have to update it. So I'll click on create here. So by default the product name will come. And here you have to set the counted quantity. I'm putting it to 50. And click on anywhere on the screen. You can see 3 buttons have come, which is history, apply and clear. So I'll click on apply. What happened is that the on-hand quantity is updated. Let's go back to the quotation. Okay, so the product is added now. Here you have the option to add a product, section and a note. Okay, so inside the optional products, you can add optional products. That is, if you want to add anything like in case of a bag and all, you can add what kind of kits and all, right? Kit or what books, pens and all. You can put it as optional products. Okay, so then we have the other info section where you have the sales, invoicing, tracking and delivery section. So inside the sales section, you can see the salesperson, the sales team which is assigned, the company, the online confirmation, how is the confirmation set, which is the signature and payment, the customer reference, tags, start date and all. Okay, you have the invoicing and payment where you can set the physical position and also analytic account. Then we have delivery and tracking section where you have the complete, analysis, or what to say, complete tracking and delivery details. Okay, so inside the delivery you have the warehouse, the shipping policy, and also delivery date can be set it from here. So here you have an expected delivery date. Okay, then you have the tracking section where you can give a source document, an opportunity, campaign, medium, and source. You can choose anything from that. We have the notes finally. So inside the notes, if you want to give any internal notes regarding the sale order, you can just provide it there. Okay, so the next thing which we can do is send the quotation and also then confirm it. So you can directly confirm it. So I'll just show you how the stages changes. So currently it's in quotation here. We need to put it in quotation send. So what you have to do is send by mail. Okay, so after sending, clicking on the send by mail button, what you have to do is click on the send icon. Okay, so here the stage has changed to quotation sent. Okay, the next thing which we are going to do is confirm it and make it to a sale order. So just click on the confirm button. Now currently it's a sale order. Okay, so here you can see a smart tab which says delivery. That is the product which we ordered will be delivered to us, right? So that smart tab refers to the delivery in that case itself. So if you just open the delivery here, you can see it came as transfers because something has been enabled inside the inventory. So we are not going into inventory right now. So it has come as transfers. So what you have to do is open it. So here you have 3 transfers. So we'll open one by one. So here you can see the demand quantity is 1 and the done quantity is 0. So I'll change the done quantity to 1 itself and validate it. Now if you want to check the availability of the product, you can do it from here. Okay. So you can validate it directly also. Now here you can see it's in done state. Now let's go back to the sale order and see. So the create invoice button has become active. So the next step you have to do is to create an invoice for your delivery and all, right? So we've given ordered quantity. So I'm creating an invoice. So you have 3 types of invoices, which is regular invoice, down payment that on percentage, and down payment on fixed amount. So down payment is nothing but before purchasing a product, you're giving him, like before the product is reached to you, you will give something like advance and all, right? So that's the concept of down payment. We will talk about it in detail in another video. So I'll click on create and view invoice. Okay, so this is the invoice. The invoice is created. Next thing which we have to do is confirm the invoice. So I'm clicking on confirm. Then if you want, you can send and print it and also register payment. So I'll show you what send and print looks like. Just click on send and print. Now here you have 3 options, that is to send by post, email and print it. So you can choose anything from here. Then we have register payment. That is nothing but to do the payment. So click on register payment here. You have the register that what a wizard has popped up. Now inside that you have the option to choose the journal, the payment method, amount, payment date, memo and all has come. The invoice memo and all has already come. So if you want, you can change the journal and all. So I'm clicking on create payment. Okay. So the payment is done. So soon after you do the payment, you have the ribbon which says in payment. Okay. Now if you want to preview it, or if you want to add credit note, debit note, or if you even want to reset it to draft state, you can do that from here. Now let's go back. So this is basically what we do inside a sale order, that is creating a quotation, sending it, confirming it to a sale order, and then what? We'll do the payment, the invoice, the delivery and all. Okay. So these are the basic things which comes under the quotations. We have a lot of things we can do inside the sale order also. Now here a smart tab has come, which is a new smart tab which shows the invoice details of the sale order. Okay, now let's go back. So this is the sale order which we created right now. So you can see the status as sales order. Okay. Here you have the filters, that is quotation, sale order, create date, recurring and all. Okay. Let it be there. Then, okay, so if someone asks you that you need only 5 quotations in a page, okay, that is, currently we are viewing 1 out of 46 quotations, right? So if you want to view only 5 quotations per page, what will you do? It's very simple. What you have to do is, here on the top right, you can see 1-46 and all, right? So you just put 1-5. Okay. So currently it's just 1. That's why you can see only 1 quotation has come. Similarly, if you just put a hyphen and 5, you can see only 5 quotations are there in a page. Okay. So this is how you arrange it based on your need. That is based on how many number of quotations you want in a page. You can set it from here. Then I'm just changing it to 46 itself. Okay, so currently you have all the quotations here. If you want to sort it, okay, just click on the arrow right next to the field which is number. So currently you can see it start from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 similarly. Okay, if you just want it on the other order, that is, you can sort it ascending order and in descending order. Just click on that. Now you can see the biggest number is on the top. So similarly you can arrange it. Okay, and we also have the option to change the sequence of the sale order. So for that you have to go to the general settings, that is the settings module, and then you have to enable the developer mode. Okay, so make sure whenever you do it, activate the developer mode. So I'm activating the developer mode here. Now after that, I'm opening the settings again. Now here, you just scroll down under technical, you can see sequences. So we'll search for sequence. Yeah. Here you have sequences. Open that. Now here you have all the sequences there. So what you want is sale order, right? So I'm giving sale. So here you have sale orders, sequence, details and all. If you open it, you can see the prefix, the suffix, the sequence size and all. So I'm changing sequence size to 2. And I'm changing the prefix to SO. Okay. And the next number, what should be the next number? You can put it here. So we'll just save it and see what the changes are. So I've changed it. Going back to sale order. Okay. So let's just create one and see how the sequence is coming. So I'll add a customer and also add a product. Okay. So I'm adding cable management box. Okay. So I've added it, confirming it. Now you can see the sequence of the sale order has changed because we've changed it from the settings. So similarly, you can change the sequence, the prefix, the size and all. Okay, so this is how you change the sequence. So currently we've learned 3 things. What are they? How to change the sequence of the sale order. Okay, how to arrange the page and also how to arrange it based on ascending as well as descending order. Right? So let's go back. The next thing is quotations. Orders. Okay, so we've seen quotations, how to create a quotation and all. Now here you can see all the sale orders. Okay, and here you can see the invoicing status corresponding to the sale order. Now in all cases, invoice won't be done, right? So the things which are to be invoiced, you can see it as to invoice. And when there is nothing to invoice, you can see nothing to invoice and fully invoiced. Okay, you can see such things. So if you just scroll down, here you have the status, that is the invoice status of the sale orders. And here also, that is here under the sale orders also, we have the list view, the Kanban view. So this is the Kanban view of the sale orders. There is nothing pretty much change in it compared to the quotations. That's why I'm not explaining it in detail. Here you have the calendar also. So here also you can see the sale order. Then we have the pivot view of the sale orders. Okay. We have the graphical representation. You can see the customer here, the total and all. Okay. You have different graphs here. And finally, we have the activity. That is, if you want to schedule an activity regarding a sale order, you can do that. Okay. Simply click on the plus icon, which I showed right before this. Okay. The next thing which comes is the sales teams. So before going to this sales team, this is nothing but the sales team analysis and all. So in Odoo, that is inside the sales module, we have the option to create sales teams. Okay, so those created sales teams are displayed here. So we can create sales team inside a configuration. Okay, so this is the sales teams view or kind of a dashboard view. So inside this, you can see all the details corresponding to the sale teams. Okay, so here you have the sales team. That's the team name is sales. You have the sales analysis, and you can see how many open opportunities are there for that team, overdue opportunity, quotations, and how many orders are there to invoice and all. Okay, and here you can see the dates, and based on the dates, the analysis is given there. And you can see the target of the team. So the target of this team is 250k, and currently we have achieved 4k. Okay, so if you want to see the analysis, just click on sales analysis here. And here you can see the graphical view of the sales analysis of that particular team. Okay, so now that we have seen the analysis of a sales team, what we are going to do is we are going to create a new team. So for that, go to the configuration, and under configuration, you can see sales teams. Click on that. Here you can see all the teams. Now I'll create a new team, giving the name as new team. Okay. So if you want to, enable quotations, you can do that also. Now you have to assign a team leader to this team. So I'm putting Michelle Admin as the team leader. And if you want to configure a custom domain, that is configure a mail alias for this team, you can do that. Then you have accept emails from everyone, that option. Then you have the company, the invoicing target can be given here. So I'm giving it as 10,000 per month. Okay. Now here you have the option to add members. Okay. So by just clicking on add, you can add the members. So I'm adding Michelle Admin and Mark Demo as the member, or simply I'll add Mark Demo alone. Select. So he's added. Okay. Now let's save it. If you go back and choose another team. So I'll choose pre-sales. Click on add. Here also you can see Mark Demo. So what did you understand? It's nothing but you can add the same person in multiple teams. That is, you can add the same salesperson or the user to multiple teams. A person can be included in multiple teams. Okay. So that's it. That's all about the teams. Okay. Then we have the customers. Now before that, if you just open the sales team here, you can see the new team which you created. You can see the invoicing, that is the target which we gave. Monthly target was 10k, and how much was achieved, the dates, analysis and all. Okay. Next we have the customers. So inside the customers, you can create as well as view all the customers inside the system. So just click on create button here. You have the option to create a customer. This is the creation form. So you might have seen the contact creation, the customer creation, vendor creation and all. It is the same form. Okay. So this customer can either be an individual or a company. So you can choose it from here. I'm giving an individual. I'm giving the name as Brandon Freeman itself. Okay. So I've given the name as Brandon Freeman. Now, the next thing which we can do is this person is an individual. So, he can be an employee of a company and all. Okay. So, I'm choosing the company to which he belongs to. Giving Deco edit. So, you can see the company address and all have come here. The next thing which I can do is give the job position of the person. That is, what is he? What is the designation of that person inside the company? So, I'm giving it as the sales director. Sales director. Okay. So I've given the job position. Then you have the phone number, mobile number, email, website, the title, how he should be addressed. I'm giving Mr. Then you have the language, you can set language here, and also the tags. Okay, it's for easy identification, putting vendor, and you can also give a citizen identification. Then the next thing which we can do inside the customer is contacts and addresses. That is, you can add multiple addresses for a single customer. Okay, it's very simple. Just click on the add button here. By clicking on the add, you have the option to add a contact address, the invoice address, delivery address, private address, other address, as well as the follow-up addresses. Okay, so you can add any number of addresses inside the contact creation. So I'll add a private address for this person. I'm giving the name as Ria. Okay, the address and all is there. If you want, you can add email, phone and all, saving it and closing it. So a private address is added for this person. Again, I'm adding a delivery address. Okay, with the same name, Freeman. Okay, save and close. So here you can see a delivery address is added. Again, I'm adding an invoice address. Okay, so I'll put Freeman, save and close. So similarly, you can add multiple addresses for a single customer. Okay, then we have sales and purchase. Inside the sales and purchase, you have the sales section, purchase section, point of sale, miscellaneous, fiscal information and inventory. Okay, so inside the sales section, you have the option to add the salesperson, the sales team and the payment terms. Okay, so I'm giving 30 days as payment terms. What are payment terms actually? The number of days in which you have to complete the payment. Okay, 30 days are given means within that 30 days or after 30 days you can do the payment. Okay, inside that 30 days, it's kind of a deadline and all. Okay, then you have implemented by who. You can choose that from here. Inside the purchase section also you have the payment terms. You can choose the payment terms for purchase, the 1099 box, the payment method, receipt reminder, supplier currency and all. All these things can be chosen from here. You have the point of sale section where you have barcode. If you want to add a barcode to this customer, you can do that here. You have the fiscal information where you can add the fiscal position, the inventory section inside where you can add the customer location, vendor location, subcontractor location. Then we have the company. Okay, that is the miscellaneous operation where you have the reference, company, website tags, SLA policies and all, which can be added here. Okay, so we've talked about this SLA policies and all in another video, right? You can refer it. Then we have the accounting tab where you can see all the accounting details. So currently we've created an individual. So the accounting of the parent company of that individual will be taken here. You have the internal notes. If you have any kind of notes, okay, you can give it here. And if you want to show any warnings on the sale order, you can give that message here. So if you want it to be viewed as a warning, a blocking message and all, you can select that from here. Then you have the partner assignment. So you have the partner activation, partner review, geolocation and all. So geolocation and all will be computed based on the address. You have the partner review, that is the latest partner review date, next partner review date and also the partnership date. Inside the partner activation, you have the partner level. It can be like gold, silver, bronze and all. Okay, so here you can see any level, you can choose it from here. The commission plan, the activation, okay, the level weight and all. Then we have the membership. Okay, so we've seen that in the members module. If you want to add him as a free member, you can do that. Or if you want to add or make him buy a membership product and all, you can do that as well. So that membership product which he bought will be shown inside the field here. Now that's it, and on top you can see a lot of smart tabs. So this is all the things regarding the customer. So how many meetings he attended, opportunities regarding the customer, sales, subscription, purchase. Okay, then you have the on time. So you can see here the on time delivery of the customer. So currently there won't be anything because we just created it. right? But you can see it because he belongs to a company. Okay, so we've done the sale orders and all for that company before. So that details can be seen. Then you have the invoiced count. Okay, then you have the vendor bills, partner ledger, documents and all here. And also you have the option to go to website. If you want, you can publish him in the website and view him inside the website. So that's it inside the customers. Okay, let's go back to customers. So here you can see the addresses which we added for Freeman. Okay, then here we have the to invoice tab. Inside the to invoice tab, we have two options, which is orders to invoice and orders to upsell. So the orders which are to be invoiced will come under orders to invoice. Okay, so you can't create a thing inside this and all. So once you create a sale order, okay, and if you don't invoice it and all, that will come under the orders to invoice. Okay, then you have the upsell. So where you, like if you are creating a sale order, you're putting a 6 quantity as the ordered quantity and you're receiving 10 quantity as the delivered. What happens there is upsell occurs. So such sale orders can be viewed inside the orders to upsell. So you can see that video inside our channel. You can just refer to it. Now you have products. So inside the products, you have the products menu, product variants, price lists, discount and loyalty, gift cards and e-wallets. So we'll open the products. So we just took a glance inside the products, right? So let's look it in detail. Create a product. So I'll create cheeseburger. Okay. So it can be chosen as can be sold and can be. So by default, inside the sales module, this will be can be sold and can be purchased. You have the general information. You can give the product type, invoice and policy, which we talked about it, we talked about it before, right? And here we have the sales price, the product category, the cost of the product and all. And here you can give the internal notes of the product. Now here you have attributes and variants. What are attributes and variants? So we'll do one thing. I'll change the name to shirt. So my product is a shirt. Okay. So as you all know, a shirt in the sense it won't be of a single color, single size and all. There can be multiple sizes, multiple colors for a shirt, right? So these things comes under the attributes and variants section. So here under the configuration, we have the option for product attributes. We'll see that. Okay. So if you add a line here, you can choose the, attributes which are created. So if you choose size of the product, here you get the values as small, medium, large and all. That is, you can specify how many sizes or which all sizes are available for this product. Okay, that's it. Then you have the sales tab where you have the upsell and cross-sell, point of sale, extra product media. That is, if you want to add any extra media of the product, that is, if you want to add a photo, some kind of images and all, you can do that from here. You have the e-commerce shop details, the ribbon, categories, the sequence and the website can be given here. You have the sales description and also the upsell and cross-sell. So here you can add the optional products. So what are optional products? Okay. So once you hit the add to cart button, these optional products are shown. Okay. And you have the accessory product. That is, if you're buying a, shirt, the tie, bows and all can be what accessory products. So in another example, if you're buying a phone and all, the earphones and all can be the accessory products. Then you have alternative products. That is a product which can replace this actual product. So if you're buying a keypad phone, touch screen can be an alternative product. Okay. So if you're buying a shirt, what suits can be alternative product, right? We have the purchase tab again, where you can add vendor, the price, for what amount we are purchasing this product from the vendor, or can be given here. You have the inventory where you can enable the routes. Okay. Also the logistics, that is the responsible, the weight of the product, volume, manufacturing lead time and all. You have the counterpart locations, that is the product location, inventory location and all. Then you have description for receipts, description for delivery orders, and also internal transfers. So here you can mention the descriptions, okay, for each of these things, what you want to see inside all these things. Then you have the accounting section where you have the receivable. You can give the income account. Inside the payable, you can give the expense account. You can set an email template, the commodity code, country of origin, and also UNSPC category. So these are the things which comes under the products, and on the top you can see the extra prices. And if you want to view the product inside the website, you can do that. Then in and out, you can do that. The bill of material, ECOs, put away rolls, all these things. Okay. So also you have the storage capacity, how many units are there, on hand quantity. Everything can be viewed inside the smart tabs. So I'm saving it. Okay. So this is how you create a product. Okay. Then we have the product variants. So you can see all the product variants inside this. So you can create a product variant as well. So variants are nothing that if you are creating, if you're just, here you can see an example. There's a product which is called the customizable desk. Okay. So the variants might be like color change, the materials which change for the creation of the product and all. Right. So here you can see 2 customizable desks. So the only difference between them is that the first one's legs are custom, the other one's legs are custom. The color is white and the other one's color is black. Okay. So in case of shirt and all, you can see the same thing, that is a small size one, large size one and all. We'll just search and see shirt. So here you can see the shirt. You can see the single product which we created is viewed as 3 products, which is nothing but the variants, small, medium and large. Okay. So if you add multiple attributes for this, if I am adding colors also, you can see as small black one, medium black one, large black one. Okay. So that's the product variants. You can create variants from here as well. Now if you click on the price list, okay, you can see the price list which are created here. If you want to create a new price list, you can do that. So what is a price list? If you want to add a particular amount for a particular product, you can do that from here. So I'm giving it as new price list. Okay. You can give the currency, the company and also the price rules. Okay. So I'm adding a product here. I'll add shirt itself. And the variants of the shirt, I'm putting small shirt alone, and the minimum quantity and the price. So for the small variant, that is the small size of the shirt, for minimum quantity, that is for a single quantity, the price will be 50 rupees and you can set a start date and end date for this offer. Okay, I'm putting the end date. Okay, so that's nothing but a price rule. Okay, you can add multiple products here. So if someone asks you, there's a product, that product have multiple variants, and if you want to change the price of a single variant of that product, is it possible? It is possible. Okay. Then you have the time-based rules. Adding the product. You can add the variant of the product here, small. And for this much period, hourly, the price will be 10. So time-based rules also can be given, and you have the configuration where inside the availability you can set the country groups, that is for which all country groups this product will be available, not the product, the price list will be available. Then you have the website, okay, and whether it's selectable or not, you can choose it from here. Then you have the e-commerce promotional code. If you have any promotional code, that is the promo code and all, you can add it here. Then you have the discount, that is discount policy. Okay, then you have the show public price and discount to the customer. All those things. So let's save it. Okay. I'll just discard the changes. So that's the price list. Then you have discount and loyalty points. So here you can set the discounts. Just click on create. Give the name of the discount. So I'm giving it as 10% discount on products. So you can give the promotion type, the program type as promotion, coupon, loyalty cards and all. The validity can be chosen from here. Limit usage, company, available on website, point of sale, all these things can be chosen from here. You have the currency, the point of that is the point units. Okay, if you want any promo points and all, you can set it here. And also to show the point units, you just need to enable the checkbox. Okay. Then you have the program trigger, that is automatic, and also use points on current order, future order, and all that will come automatically. You have the rules and rewards here. Okay. So you have the conditional rules. You can add conditional rules if you want, and also the rewards. Okay. Just save it. Okay. So this is how you set a discount or a loyalty. Then let's go back. Here you have the gift card and e-wallet. So here you have a gift card which is already created. So here you can see how many cards are there. If you want to generate cards, click on generate gift cards. Okay. Okay. So I'm setting the quantity as 4. Generate gift card. Okay. So here you can see 4 gift cards are generated. Just scroll down. You can see the program type, the company available on where all are this available. That is the point of sale, sales, website and all. And you can choose the website and also the POS, and displayed as what that also can be viewed here. You have the gift card product. Okay. Whether it's a gift card or any kind of product and all. You have the email template, that is the print report, currency and all. Okay. So this is how you create the gift card or the e-wallets. Okay, by using this gift card, you can do the further purchases and all using the gift card. So next we have the configuration. Now let's go inside the configuration and see all those things which comes under the configuration. We'll keep this settings for the last. Okay. So sales team, we've already seen that, right? Next we have the quotation template. So I'm opening the quotation template. So suppose you have a customer who orders the same product every time. Now just imagine he orders 10 or 15 products. Okay. So you have to, every time he orders, you have to go create a quotation. You have to add the product or add these 15 products manually. It's a really, difficult thing to do, right? So in such cases, you can create a quotation template previously, and when that customer comes, you can use that template directly. So I'll show you how to create a quotation template and how to implement it inside the quotations. So just click on create here, and I'm giving as decos template. Okay. So here you have the quotation expiry dates and all. So I'll give as 10 days. Quotation expires in 10 days. Okay. That is quotation expires after 10 days. Then you have the recurrence. If you want to repeat it monthly, weekly, quarterly, you can do that. I'm putting monthly. Okay. And then the online, that is the confirmation, how the confirmation is done. Signature, payment, that also. You have the confirmation mail. Okay. You can set a mail from here. So it can be anything. So I'll choose one. Confirmation. Okay. Then you have the company. So you can choose the company from here. I'm not choosing anything. Also the invoice email. Okay. So that template also is chosen here. Then you can add the products here. That is in the previous case. So if Deco Addict is the customer, he keeps on adding for 3 or 4 products daily. Or every time he orders the same product. So in such case, you will create a template for Deco. So I'm adding 2-3 products. Okay, so I'm giving conference chair. Okay, we'll add 2 more. Okay, so I'll put desk organizer. Then I'll add one more thing. Okay, I'll put newspaper rack. Okay, so I've added 3 products here. Okay, if you want to add optional products, you can add here. The terms and conditions, you can add it here. Also the health check. So for that, you can give, a domain. You can set a domain that is based on a filter. You can match the records and do the health check. So good health and bad health, you can see that here. So I'll do one thing. I'll design the template. So the template is done. inside the website, you can design it. You can see the template header, the products and all, right? So currently I'm not coming into the website. We'll go back to the sale itself. Now inside the configuration, you have the quotation template. Open the template. You can see deco stem and also the product. Now let's see what happens if we use this quotation template inside a quotation. So here under the orders, I'm choosing quotations, clicking on create, and here I'm choosing deco edit. Okay, now here inside the quotation template, by default you have a default template. Changing it to deco stem, and here you can see the products have come. That is the products which I put inside the deco temp has come here. So this is how you implement what a quotation template. Okay, it's very simple and it can make your work pretty much easier. So I'm cancelling it. Let's go back and see the rest. So we've seen quotation templates. Then we have shipping methods. Okay, so as you order a product, it has to be shipped, right? So you can set shipping methods for these products. Okay, so just click on create here. Here you have the shipping method. You can give the name of the shipping method. I'm giving UPS Express. Okay, you can choose the website and the provider, whether it's fixed price or based on rules. I'll put fixed price. Okay, and if you want to install more providers, just click on install more providers and you can do that. Then you have the company here. So from here you can choose the company and the pricing. So I've given fixed price. So I'm giving a amount. So I've given 10. Then the destination availability, that is which all countries. So I'm giving some countries. You can choose how many countries you want and all. Okay. So country can be chosen here. Then you have the states and also zip prefixes. You can mention that here. That is based on the destination availability and all. Here you have the description where you can provide the description corresponding to the shipping method and also a delivery product. That is the shipping charge will be added to the sale order based on the delivery product. So if I'm creating here one, create and edit, I'll give create and edit. So I'm creating a delivery product. So here you can see the product type is service by default. Okay, and the sales price of this I'm giving it as 10. So saving and closing it. So once I add this shipping method to a sale order, what happens is that it will be added. That is the delivery product which I created will be added as the shipping cost. Okay. Then I'll just show you. Go to quotation, create, so you can give the customer here. Okay, the price list and all can be given here. Okay, so if you click on add a product here and click on before that, you have to make sure the shipment and all is enabled. Okay. So we'll go to the configuration itself and see. Okay, before that, let's go to configuration settings. Now inside the settings, you have to make sure that, Okay, so the shipping, the delivery methods are enabled, but Incoterms and all are not enabled, right? So we'll see that. Before that, let's go back to the configuration. Okay, we'll go to tags then. Here we have the tags. Okay, so you can create tags simply and also specify a color. So it's just to, identify the products now. So, or just giving easy identification. So here I'm giving it as new and I'm selecting a color here. Okay. So a new tag is create. Similarly, you can create tags very simply. Then you have the product attributes. So here you can see color, size and all can be attributes, and those values can be like if color is the attribute, blue, black and all will be the what variance, and if you're giving size and all, medium, small, large and all can be what attributes, variance, sorry. Okay, so you can simply click on create and add the attributes. So I'm adding the attributes as, I'll give color itself. Color might be there. Okay, then you can add the category, that is like a general feature, dimension, duration, anything. So I'll give general features. Then you have the display type, how it should be displayed. You can simply give radio, pills, select or color. Then you have the variance creation mode, how you want to create the variant, like instantly, dynamically or never. And also you have the e-commerce filter visibility, whether it should be visible or hidden. Okay, then here you have the option to add the values. So I'm giving it as black, blue. Okay, then I'm giving purple. Okay, so here, like this, you can add attribute name as well as the variance name. Okay, so we'll just save it. Do one thing, open one which is already created. I'll open legs here. So here you can see how it's done. You can see the value, which is like steel, aluminum, custom and all. Let's go back and we'll open the unit of measure. Inside the unit of measure, you can see the unit of measure, the category, type and all. Okay. So it's nothing but the units which we use in measurements and all. Like in case of kg, that is weight, or in case of liters and all, we use that liter, kg and all, right? Those are the unit of measures. Okay, so we can simply create a unit of measure from here. Just click and give the unit of measure here. You have the precision, the category, type and all here. You can either make it active or inactive. So this is how you create a unit of measure. Then you have the unit of measure category. So it can be like weight, what volume and all. Okay. So if it's weight, just open the weight here. You can give the name here. And if you want to group products in pause, you can set that from here. And also here you can give the unit of measure. That is, weight means the unit of measures will be like gram, kilogram, milligram and all, right? So those things are given here. This is how you set a unit of measure for the products which you are creating. Then we have the activity types. We just open the activity types. You can see all the activities which are scheduled, which are possible to be scheduled. Okay. You can just click on create, and if you're giving like a meeting or a Zoom meet or something. Okay. So this is activity name. So the action should be to be done. You can give that. The default user, the model, default summary, icon, decoration type, default note. Then you have the next activity, that is chaining type and all. If you want to suggest next activity soon after this activity, you can do that. And what should be suggested next also can be chosen here. We have the email template and also schedule after, how much days after previous activity, that also can be set here. So this is simply how you set the activity types also. So these will be the activities which comes in the under the drop down while we schedule an activity, right? We have the configuration settings again. So inside the settings, we have a lot of things. So first thing is the variance. So you know what variance and attributes are, right? So we've seen attributes. If color is an attribute, what are the variants? Black, blue and all can be the variants. So if you want that variance and attributes to be visible, you have to enable it here. Then you have the variant grid entry. So while choosing a product inside the sale order, you will get a grid kind of view. We'll do a video on that. So inside that, you can choose the variants. So it will be like, can be like the radio buttons and all. You have the unit of measure here. So only when you enable the unit of measure, you can see it inside the configuration. You have the deliver content by mail. That is, send a product specific mail once the invoice is validated. So once the invoice is validated, a product specific mail can be sent. You have the product packaging. So this is nothing but you sell as a package. That is, if I'm selling chocolates, so I'll sell a pack where there are 10 chocolates. It will be sold based on the package. Okay, such products and all. For that, we have to enable the product packaging. You have the pricing again. So inside the pricing, you have discount loyalty and gift card, margins, price list and all. So we've gone through each of the things inside the configuration, products and all, right? We have the quotations and orders there. So you have the online signature. Only if you enable this, you can, do the online signature and all. That is the online confirmation and all. You have the online payment. So for that, for enabling the payment, that is for doing the payment, you have to enable this. Then you have the quotation builder, also the quotation template. So only if you enable it, you can do that operation. You have default quotation validity. You can set a validity for that is a default validity for your quotation by enabling it. And you have locked confirmed sale order. That is, once you confirm a sale order, it has to be locked. So you can simply enable it and the sale orders will be locked. You have the sale warnings and also the pro forma invoice. Okay. You can do that simply by enabling it. That is, if you want to add any warnings inside the sale order, you can do that. And also for the pro forma invoice, you have to enable this checkbox. Then you have the shipping, where you have the delivery methods, and also you have the Incoterms and many other shipping methods. Okay. Then inside the invoicing, you have the invoicing policy. That is, we've seen, right? Ordered quantity and delivered quantity. You can choose invoice what is ordered or invoice what is delivered. Okay. Then the down payment method, product used for down payments and all can be chosen here. You have the automatic invoice here. That is to generate the invoice automatically when the online payment is confirmed. So automatic invoice and all is a very important thing which comes under the sale order. We'll see that also. Then we have the connectors. Okay. So you have the Amazon sync connector inside the sale order. So we have a lot of important things which comes under the sale order. That is, we have a lot of possibilities. We can do a lot of things inside the sale order. Okay. So we'll see everything. Let's go to the reporting section. Inside the reporting, you can see the sales analysis report. Okay. You can see the order date, the amount, and also the untaxed total. So this is the line chart. You have the pie chart here. Okay. And you can filter it based on sales, sale order, quotation. If you want to group by salesperson, sales team, customer, you can do that. You also have favorites inside it. Then you have the pivot view of the sale analysis. Okay. So that's it. Now, these are the main things which comes under the sale order. That is, from starting a sale order to creating a product, selling it, shipping it, delivery, invoice, payment, everything is possible inside the sale order. You can easily, effortlessly manage every task for your company. So that's all. Okay, so that was an overview of the sales module. I hope it was clear. Thank you so much for watching.